Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Grenade Launcher mod, which is being made by user Alexerator. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is the once late and great Grenade Launcher from Fallout New Vegas, and I love this thing. Of course, based off of the China Lake grenade launcher, it is just such a fun weapon to have here in Fallout 4, cause who doesn't want a bloop tube? They're just hilariously good times. So let's jump on over here and have a look at what exactly we are getting with the Grenade Launcher, which in its most basic and standard form will do 117 damage with a 40mm grenade, with a firing rate of 3, range of 95, accuracy of 67, for a weight of 12.3. Overall, not too bad there, and as you can see, it is a just beautiful looking weapon. Very nice on the modeling and texturing, and as usual with a lot of these great weapon mods, especially by people like Alexerator, we got good little details like the stamp bits there on the side. Very, very cool. And of course, plenty of modifications to make this an even better bloop tube. And I love it, especially the grenade category. It definitely adds in that weird Fallout flair where you can do things like plasma grenades and even, of course, mini nukes, which is just the best. Though even with the base damage of 117, it's not bad at all. Of course, our damage is a bit more at the moment because of some perks that I did have to take to get some of the different modifications over here. But yes, at a base level without any demolition expert, it's a base damage of 117 with 4 points into demolition expert like I have now. That's 224, which is even friggin' nicer, which is just wonderful. Now, as for how you get your hands on one of these things, well, first and foremost, you are going to need a mod requirement, and that is the munitions mod, because it is using that 40mm custom grenade item. So yes, you will need munitions first. Now, once you've got that installed, you'll start seeing these in the world at level 25 on vendors, Brotherhood of Steel Soldiers, Gunners, Minutemen, and is even added into the legendary loot list, so you might find one of these on a legendary enemy with some fun legendary modifications, which is always terrifying when you've got to face them with it, but great once you have it. And there is also one unique hollow rifle in the world that, rather than finding, you actually have to assemble from parts that you find around the Commonwealth, and then you'll have your very own hollow rifle, which is pretty neat. But for the grenade launcher, on its own, great weapon. So let's take a look at what sort of modifications we are getting with this thing. And of course, starting with the receiver category, where there is absolutely nothing in here but the standard receiver. Most of the work is done down in the grenade category, so now in the barrel we have a standard, light, extended, shielded light, and shielded extended barrel, which is always fun. We then in the stocks have quite a nice little selection of standard, light, marksman, sawn-off, synthetic, assault, comfort, and speed. Then the grenade category, where the fun is, we've got the standard grenade, plasma grenade, pulse grenade, timed grenade, nuka grenade, rubber grenade to actually stagger your enemies, a junk grenade, incendiary, high explosive, and a stun grenade here, again, just another means of staggering your enemies, and finally a cryo grenade, which is pretty sweet. I do like all of them. They are all very fun options that really does change up how you use this thing. I mean, for like the nuka grenade here, that's just a lot of damage. You're going to want to make sure you're plenty far away. But for things like the timed grenade, honestly, I would probably never be able to kill anything with it because I would always mess up the timing. But cool that there is that sort of an option. Now next in sights, we've got standard, standard lowered, glow and lowered glow, laser, reflex, a generic scope, night vision, and finally a recon scope. And then finally, we have different pumps for the gun, where we got a standard, combat, calibrated, light pump, tactical pump, and synthetic pump. These mainly affecting your action points, recoil, and for some of them, increasing your fire rate ever so slightly. And with that, that is the modifications available for this grenade launcher. Pretty darn fun. And especially with that grenade category, you get some great stuff. Like in the standard one here, I've just got the normal grenades. I put, I think stun grenades into this one? Hold on. Yeah, the rubber grenades I put into that one, so we can try staggering a Deathclaw later. And in this one, I, of course, did the Nuka grenades, because why would you not want a mini nuke bloop tube? That's just fun. And it's still using the same 40mm grenades, so you don't have to worry about, you know, using your mini nukes or something like that. But yes, fun times. Let's, of course, try out the base model first. Grenade launcher at this close of a range. Maybe a bad idea. Oh, well, fire. And there we go. Absolutely wonderful. Thankfully, I was far enough away, which is good. And we were able to do quite a lot of damage to our, you know, invisible enemies back there. And with the fire rate on it, though it is slow, you know, you're also launching grenades here, so there's going to be some kill radius, which I think is, you know, quite nice. You'll have plenty of time. Oh, there they fall over there. All right. Now let's take a look at the tactical one here. Only dealing 10 damage with these rubber rounds, but, you know, still nice, as they will stun or stagger the enemy, rather. Thing is, though, you'll notice I'm actually aiming higher, because all of these have an arc to them. It is, of course, a grenade launcher. So even though we're this close, if I aim directly on that, it's hitting below the target. The rubber ones seem to drop a lot more quickly than the normal grenades do. So to actually like hit the target, we may have to hang like right here. I did actually hit it, but it didn't move the light. Fair. I guess it's for staggering, not damage. But yeah, you definitely gotta watch your aim with the rubber bullets especially, or perhaps, you know, just use VATS. And then, actually, let's reload that before we use it against the Deathclaw in a little bit. There we are. And finally, I really probably shouldn't launch this one directly in front of me, should I? Okay, hello, hillside, have a nuke. And yes. And of course, we can just launch to our heart's content over there. Beautiful. Yeah, it would have been good to fire it directly in front of us. There would have been. That would have been a horrible, horrible decision. But okay, let's make another horrible decision and spawn a Deathclaw. And I actually do want to see, so I haven't tried staggering a Deathclaw with this yet. I have killed a Deathclaw in testing just with the normal grenade launcher, because, I mean, with the 4 points into Demolition Expert I needed to get the Nuka grenade, you know, that 224 is a substantial amount of damage against any Deathclaw. So, but yeah, I haven't tested the rubber bullet on him yet, so let's see how that works. And away! And boop. Did I actually hit him? I have no idea. Fire. Okay, he did get hit. And yeah, only a light staggering. I was hoping for a little bit more stagger, but no, not really much. Does not stun him for as long as I was hoping. It'd be really nice if there was a stun one that actually would, like, really, really get him, but just with a staggering effect, not so much. But oh well, this is a grenade launcher. That's why you want this. Is he dead? No, but almost. Fire. Oh, still not dead. Oh, we darned. Look at that. Now he's dead. And you know what? Let's get just the normal grenade launcher out and get another Deathclaw. Because like I said, even with this, and especially thanks to that 4 points in Demolition Expert, this is more than enough. But still, who wouldn't want a Nuka grenade launcher? Oh, don't want to be too close, though. I've hurt myself. Always the danger of using a grenade launcher. He's almost down. And boop. Got him. Wow, I'm actually surprised the splash damage got him on that one, because they'd hit like over there and he was going up the ledge there. That's actually impressive. You know, I hadn't done testing with the fire radius. That worked quite nicely. But yes, this is the Grenade Launcher mod, a wonderful addition into the game that will also most likely kill me at some point because I'll panic shoot someone directly in front of me and nuke myself. But that's a small price to pay for such a wonderful weapon. So if you'd like to have a look at it for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you go and do, you have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that, my friends, is going to be it for this one today. Hopefully you have enjoyed and you come back for whatever mod we look at next. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, well, have a good one.